Pink Floyd, Shine On You Crazy Diamond, acoustic version for the lyric part. The rhythm for the song is 6/4, which means each bar is split into 6 beats, but they're in pairs of 3. So a good starting strum for this one is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But if you're comfortable with that one, you can also make it slightly lazier and skip the second of each of those pairs, and that would give you more of a feel to it. Starting with the verse, it's an 8-bar pattern which is repeated, and the first half of that 8-bar pattern is 2 bars of G minor, 1 bar of F sharp, and a bar of B flat, which, given that you're already holding the E shape, you can play at the 6th fret. Alternatively though, if you prefer the sound or your guitar's not that comfortable going further up, you can also do it at the 1st fret from the A shape. So just playing through that first half of the pattern. The second half of the pattern descends on the against the 5th string, just power chords. So the 5/4/3, it starts with an E flat, down to a D, another split bar, C, down to B flat, and then 2 bars of F. So playing that one through. So putting those two together for the verse pattern. So repeat that for the verse. The chorus is also an 8-bar pattern, and it starts with a G minor for 1 bar. Then you drop down to the F sharp on the 4th string, so you're now fretting on the 4th string, the 4th fret, and then lift off so the 4th string is now open against the bar. You can strum the whole chord here, but you only really emphasise from the 4th and then down to an E diminished 7, which is open 6, 1st on the 5th, 2nd on the 4th, open 3, 2nd on the 2nd, open 1st. But again, you're really playing down from the 4th string, because the sound that you're really getting is the descending line of with the chords over it. So that part would be the second half starts with an E flat for 1 bar, back down to the E diminished 7, B flat, and then a split bar of D minor 7, which is the 1st fret on the 1st and 2nd strings, the 2nd fret on the 3rd, and then the open 4th, to a D7, which is now fretting the 2nd fret on that 1st string. And then the final and shine hits a repeat of the verse pattern for 8 bars, and then the whole thing repeats. So just playing through the chorus and then into the start of the verse pattern, that would give you and you can either just play those 2 bars of G minor from the start of the pattern and go straight into the next verse, or you can play right through the pattern and then restart the verse. Intros, one way of playing the intro would be to just play the verse pattern once. Another would be to play either the whole of the chorus or just the second half of the chorus, starting from the E flat to the E diminished 7 and then up and then into the verse. But if you want to play the intro from the recording, you fret the 8th fret on the 4th string, open 3rd, 6 on the 2nd string, open 1st, and the little riff is so 4, 2, 3, 1. You can either play that twice, or as many times as you like really, but play it and then play 4, 2, 3, hit the E flat, down to D, and then play an F power chord, and then slide it up, and then come into the verse. And you're hitting the F power chord 10 times before you then hit the slide up, and that's because the riff pattern hangs over into the next bar by 1 beat, so it's really 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then. So that would give you and in, or before you play that bit, you can also do the riff 4 times, go into the F to G, and then do the E flat to D. You can really experiment with that and hang around in that part as long as you like before you actually go into the vocal part. Anyway, good luck with this. Hope it makes sense.